Alright, so you've bought yourself a new GoPro, or maybe you're trying to find some accessories for your action camera. Or perhaps you're trying to find a gift for a special someone for that season that's just around the corner. You know, the one that starts with C. Well, stick around, because in this video I'm going to show you my top 11 GoPro accessories for 2022. Hey there, welcome to the channel. My name is Tim, and right here on Adventure Tim we cover travel and adventure videos and also lots of things to do with GoPros. Tips and tricks and tutorials. If that's the kind of thing you're into, hey, don't be a stranger. Okay, all the items that we are covering in today's video, I'm going to include links to them in the description down below. Alright, without any further ado, let's check out what I consider the best accessories of 2022. Alright, so our first item we're going to cover today are screen protectors, and I use the ones here by this company called Tursi. When you buy this package, which only costs less than $10, you actually get a couple of screen covers for the front and for the rear of your GoPro. Having screen protection is a really important thing when I'm out using my camera, and it's a cheap little gift or accessory that will come in super handy, doesn't matter what you're using your GoPro for. Alright, so the second item on my list today is the Wind Slayer from my friends at HSU. Now, it only costs about $14 and you get two of these little Wind Slayers which come in super handy, especially if you're filming outdoors in a really windy location. It's actually pretty remarkable what a difference to the sound that these little things make. Alright, next up on my list we're going to talk about batteries. You can never have enough batteries with your GoPro. Unfortunately, these GoPro batteries, the ones that originally came with the Hero 9 and the Hero 10, they don't seem to last as long as you ever wish, so they're always a handy thing to keep in your kit. Over the last year or so, they've actually brought out the Enduro battery, which offers up to 40% more battery life. It's the same size battery, but so much better, and it's also so much better in extreme conditions. Like you can use this in temperatures as low as minus 10 degrees Celsius, which is pretty awesome. These ones retail for around about $45 Australian, the Enduro, and they definitely come in very handy. So they are one of my favorite accessories for the GoPro Hero. As well as needing batteries, you also need a battery charger, and this one here costs about $22 Australian. It's a dual battery charger, and when you use it, it has a display here, an LC or LED display that shows you how much of your battery has been charged and how much you've got to go. It has a USB-A, which you can just plug into a normal USB slot, but it also has USB-C options here as well, so you can use that to charge. Also, it's very small, and one really cool thing I like about it is that the cable, as you can see, you can just press it around the side and the end of the USB can just tuck away nicely, and you can put it in your kit and you won't get the cable tangled up in anything else in your camera bag. Alright, so the next item on my list is this little Duvalaki here. It's a tripod mount adapter, and if you have a look at it, it has like a normal tripod screw joint here on the bottom, so you can just screw this on top of a normal tripod, and then you of course have your normal GoPro fitting here on the top. This is great if you want to use like a Manfrotto or like a normal photographic SLR kind of tripod. Comes in super handy, and these things cost around about $10 Australian. Next up, we've got this super handy case here for the GoPro Hero. It fits 9 and 10 as well as GoPro Hero 11s, and it's an awesome case for storing your GoPro and protecting it. As you can see, the material is actually pretty well made. Doesn't cost too much, around about $20 Australian. And one of the awesome things about this item from Telesin is they also include two of these GoPro lens covers, which are also great for protecting your gear. So I'm a really big fan of this unit. I use this all the time, and for 20 bucks, you can't go wrong. Having great lighting is integral for when it comes to making a great GoPro video, and this one here is the Zeus Mini Light, which I really like. It's actually very small but super bright, and it has 3 or maybe 4 different settings. Sorry, it has 4 different settings, and it comes in super handy. It's very easy to put on top of your GoPro if you use the media mod. It has a cold shoe mount here as well that you can use, and when you get the Zeus Mini, it actually comes with this super handy magnetic clip that you can actually put on anything magnetic, and this is an awesome little unit. It's something that I find really handy to have in my kit. It also comes with a diffuser as well, which unfortunately I've lost, but that's actually really good for if you're shooting and you don't want to blind the subject. For something a little bit cheaper, I really recommend this light here from Ulanzi. It costs around about $30 Australian. It's a great little light. It has a cold shoe that can just slot onto the top of your camera, especially rather with the medium mod. It slots right in as well. It has a series of different colors that you can change it to as well if you wish. You can change the Kelvin or the brightness very easily, and it's super easy to charge. It's also magnetic too, so if you're out somewhere and you want to put it, say, on a magnetic pole, or maybe if you're filming inside and there's a location which is magnetic, this light here is perfect for you. All right, next up we're going to talk about SD cards, and this is the one that I use and totally recommend. It's by SanDisk, and this is the Extreme Pro SD card. It's perfect for capturing any event that you may want to film with your GoPro Hero, and these ones have never ever let me down. This one here is 512, which is extraordinarily big. You can get bigger, but this one's around about $120 Australian, and I totally love these cards, and I wouldn't use anything else when I'm filming with my GoPro Hero. All right, next up we're going to talk about tripods. I think tripods are an essential accessory when you're going out and you're filming with your GoPro. If you're filming stuff like time-lapse, for example, they come in super handy. This one here is a Manfrotto, and this one is a really strong, rigid one. This other one here is a little small one that I picked up for around about $10 from a local department store. It's actually got like a little screw top on it, so you can even use it for SLR cameras. It's got a movable head. I'm a big fan of this. This comes in really super handy as well, and with that adapter that we showed you earlier, it's super easy to put that on top and then connect your GoPro. So make sure you get a great tripod, and like I said, it doesn't matter what size it is, because they fit different uses and different situations, of course, but this is a great accessory and a great gift idea as well. All right, this is one of my very favorite GoPro accessories that totally goes everywhere with me. It's the GoPro Volta. Costs around about $200 Australian. You might get a little bit cheaper on the GoPro website, but this thing has actually extra batteries inside this hand grip here. So if you're filming at 5.3K at 30 frames per second, it combines with the onboard battery on your GoPro to give you around about 4 hours of battery life if it's all fully charged. But it's not just a great battery source for your GoPro. You can also use it as a remote control as well here. It has a remote facility, and it even can turn into a tripod very quickly and very easily. It has USB-C here on the side too. This even comes in handy, say if you're outside somewhere and maybe your mobile phone might start to die, you can hook it up to the Volta as well, and you can charge it up too. So this is a great unit that I highly recommend. And yeah, it's one of the best accessories I think GoPro's ever brought out. All right, my last accessory I'm going to talk about today is the GoPro Hero Media Mod. Now this Media Mod fits the format which is used on GoPro Hero 9, 10 and 11. It's actually a really strong case that unfortunately you can't take underwater, but it does have two cold shoe mounts here on the GoPro, one here on the top or one here on the side. So if you want to shoot for things like TikTok or Instagram Reels, that comes in handy. It has an external mic that you can actually use as a front-facing mic, or you can configure it so it can be a rear-facing mic as well. It also here on the back, my favorite part about this is it actually has inputs where you can actually hook it up to your TV using the micro HDMI input here. You can also charge it using the USB-C, and most importantly, it has a 3.5 microphone jack, so you can hook up an external microphone to it and get even better quality sound when you're out and about. So the GoPro Hero Media Mod is my tip as the #1 essential GoPro Hero accessory for 2022. Okay, one thing I almost forgot was a microphone is essential when it comes to recording great sound with your GoPro Hero. And I use and love the one that I'm using right now. It's called the Rode SmartLav Plus. It's this little lavalier mic that's just attached up here on the top of my hockey jersey. It picks up fantastic sound. You can plug it straight into your smartphone and use it that way if you wish. But with the GoPro, you need like a little TR5 connector, which is super cheap to get from Amazon as well. I'll put a link to that one in the description below. And this produces fantastic sound when you are out and about, especially in a noisy location. I was recently filming on the side of a freeway and you wouldn't have heard anything I said, but the fact I used the Rode SmartLav Plus mic was able to pick up everything I said nice and clearly. So yeah, make sure you go out. If you're going to get a great accessory for your GoPro Hero, a good lav mic is definitely something that I think comes in super handy. If you want to learn more about some of the items featured on this channel, or maybe even learn a few tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your GoPro, click on the link over here right now. As usual, thanks for your company today, and until next time, I'll see you later.